ABBA doesn't dominate the American record market like it does in Canada. This tour is ABBA's attempt to match this Canadian success south of the border. So all this is as much a marketing and sales event as it is a musical event.
What we've done so far, we've been doing a lot of promotional tours. We've done a lot of television and radio and interviews and all that. We've been traveling a lot without touring, making live performances. So it seems like, not being available here in North America is definitely a disadvantage. And we're sitting up there by the North Pole and not really realizing what's going on anywhere. If you talk about South America or Japan or Australia, it's just figures and telexes. So I think maybe, we're here to try to change that when it comes to North America.
That change means expansion of ABBA's musical and business careers. Through its parent company, Polar Music, ABBA is a minor business wonder. Almost $22 million in pre-tax profits on a $30 million cash flow last year. ABBA and Polar is music and publishing, recording, leasing art, and even oil importing. This week in Edmonton gives ABBA the beachhead from which to attack the North American market. And this celebration is ABBA toasting its own success on achieving that beachhead. You could tell this was going to be interesting right from the start. A rush of photographers in black limousines met ABBA at the Edmonton International Airport on Monday. Journalists in from around the world spent the week chasing the elusive public image of ABBA. ABBA's keyboard man, Benny Anderson, did relent briefly, coming out of a security-tight rehearsal to talk to a young girl about UNICEF for the CBC. But for the most part, the journalists and the fans had to wait outside until ABBA said, "Okay, now, come in." On stage, ABBA proved it is first a studio recording group. The live show came close to the rich, full sound of the albums, close, but not quite. But the audience didn't seem to mind. They loved it. And there stands the reason why ABBA chose Edmonton to launch their first ever assault on a North American concert tour. Edmonton audiences are forgiving and appreciative. The applause and the encore demands give a group a much-needed morale boost, and ABBA needed it. This concert was the first for this group in about 2.5 years. Nervousness showed through early, but by the end of the show, ABBA was again comfortable before a huge crowd. ABBA needed this concert to shake the bugs out of their show before hitting the big U.S. market.